And I gave him several books, and he read them. In fact, he read books every day of his life. We had a tremendous library, and we sat with her, and Elvis just opened up and told her how much he enjoyed all the books that he's been reading, and he loves to meditate. And he said to her, I want more teachings. I want you to give me whatever you can, which she did. And she turned around and she picked up a very special book that was never published and gave it to Elvis. She said, I want you to study these. These are very special lessons.
Hereby marks the Hollywood craze at Laurel Canyon. How come? Elvis Presley and his comrades in arms have carried out a dangerous activity that will be imitated by his loyal fans. The remnants of theosophy in Hollywood began to recover after being spread by the great musicians of the 1950s. In addition, there is a flow that is in line with theosophy, namely shamanism brought by Indians such as Jiddu Krishnamurti and Paramahansa Yogananda. Before his death, Paramahansa Yogananda wrote his biography entitled, Autobiography of Yogi. Yogananda had a disciple named Sri Daya Mata, who in the 1950s became Elvis Presley's spiritual teacher. Elvis Presley learned a lot from books and teachers such as meditation, yoga, breathing, and philosophy. Lake Shrine, where Elvis Presley learned to meditate with the teacher. From here, musician fans follow their idols and fall into the same perverted pit of the 1960s. When the U.S. with singers, musicians, artists in the 1950s began to recover after World War II, bad news came from politics. U.S. government policy required conscription to face the Cold War at that time with Vietnam.
Ketika mereka hendak bangkit, malah dikon perang, disuruh berperang, menginvasi negara lain, itu menimbulkan kecewaan yang sangat besar di kalangan pemuda waktu itu. Maka muncullah gerakan ini. Mereka melawan segala bentuk kemapanan yang ada di waktu itu. Kemapanan itu artinya apa? Bentuk-bentuk kemapanan itu dirusak, ditolak, anti kemapanan. Itu nanti gerakannya namanya ini counterculture. Nah, ini ketika John Lennon mengatakan bahwa kami The Beatles lebih populer dari Yesus, itu waktu itu masih dianggap sebuah blasphemy ya, penghujatan. Itu awal pertama kali penistaan di secara publik itu terbuka, itu terang-terangan ini pertama. Itu nanti menimbulkan perlawanan di kalangan penganut Katolik yang masih taat itu.
So what about teenagers who leave Christianity? A unique teenager emerges and participates in anti-establishment ideology against culture, as if making a tradition and a new religion. Who are they? What are the characteristics of that people? Teenagers engage in shamanic spiritual activities. Meditation and yoga will be more perfect and easier to do in a calm state of mind. Therefore they consume psychoactive and psychedelic substances as well. The teenagers rejoiced half-consciously until they lost consciousness, performing dances, singing songs in a psychedelic state. They compose songs and play music for fun. That's why their genre of music is called psychedelic rock. It happened in the 1960s to 1970s. Spiritual heresy, drugs, free sex, and singing. People call them hippies. What is interesting is that Western musicians in the 60s were born and raised there. Let's see who they are and what information we can absorb.